Hey guys. Hey Maggie. So, okay, quick question. My screen is like being weird and glitchy. Is yours? Can you hear me? I don't know why it's glitching. It may just be like on my end, but I just wanted to see. If it is glitching, you can't hear me, just let me know. Okay, cool. Yay, thanks. Okay, so we're good. Apparently it's just my screen and it's just being weird. Whatever. Okay. Okay, guys. Well, happy Tuesday. Hope everybody is doing well. So today we'll be doing a practice focusing on twisting and releasing. And yoga twisting is known for like helping with any sort of digestion, but on another level, it's known as sort of helping to release things that maybe aren't serving you or that you just feel like don't have a place in your life. So we'll be doing that today. So with that in mind, we're going to take a second and before we make our way to a seat, just go ahead and take a second to stand. And you're welcome to skip this little part, but I really invite you just to do it because you may not realize that you need it until you're doing it. All right, so just stand up wherever you are. And in that same vein of letting go, letting it, releasing whatever doesn't serve you, just start to, maybe take the hands. Like you've got something on your hands, shake it out. Maybe dust them off. Shake it out. Shake out the arms. Shake out the head. Maybe add the hips. Maybe add a leg. Maybe add the upper leg. Like, get silly. Nobody's watching you, right? You're at home. So who cares? Take a second, shake it out, shake it out, shake off your day, shake off anything that's happened that is like weighing you down, shake off the week, shake off the month, maybe shake off these past couple months, whatever it is you need to let go of, take a second, shake it out, shake it out. Maybe you've got music on, cool, shake it out. I'm just shaking to the sound of my voice and it's working. And it's just helping just to, kind of get out that pent-up energy that happens when you tend to get frustrated or you're holding on to stress. So shake it out as long as you need to. All right. And then when you're ready, last shake. When you're ready, now go ahead and find your way onto your mat and finding a comfortable seat. I hope you enjoyed that. All right, guys. Hopefully you've gotten some of that frustration or tension or stress out. Maybe you're smiling a little bit bigger now. I hope so. And then just find that comfortable seat. Legs can be crossed, legs can be extended, whatever you like. I do have a blanket underneath my hips just to help the legs relax underneath the body. And then just let your body settle in. Maybe take a moment to give the head a gentle nod, yes. Even if you shook it, give it a gentle nod, yes. Get any of that remaining tension out of the neck and shoulders. And then give the head a gentle shake, no. Just gentle, a couple of times. And then just let the head rest at center. You're welcome to close the eyes or maybe just gaze down towards the mat. Take those shoulders up towards the ears and then roll them down the back, opening the heart. Find a tall spine, settle into the body. And just notice how it's feeling. Notice if it feels any better after you've shaken some of that tension out of the body. And then turn the awareness onto the breath. So maybe you have something that you still need to let go of. Maybe it's an event that happened at some point today or yesterday or whenever it is. Maybe it's a feeling, maybe it's just a general stress that you still need a little bit more release. So we'll find some release with the breath. So take a full breath in through the nose, really fill up the belly, the chest, the heart space, fill the entire body up with air, and then open the mouth and just sigh it out nice and big. As loud as you need to let it go. We'll do that again. Full breath in through the nose, really fill up. Open the mouth, sigh out. There we go. One more time, breath in. Biggest sigh yet. There we go. Let it all out. And then just let the breath return to its normal flow here. So you're welcome to take those nice big sighs of release at any point during our practice. I may encourage that a few times, but take them whenever your body feels it's necessary. Stay with the breath for a few more rounds, just feeling it move in and out of the body. And then go ahead and take the hands, placing the fingertips just gently behind the head. So we're not gripping, we're not pressing into the head, we're just placing the hands gently behind the head. Take a breath and lift up through the spine. And on your exhale, just gently twist over the right shoulder. Keep the hips facing towards the front of you. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, twist left. So moving with the breath, inhale, center. Exhale, twist right. Inhale, center. Exhale, left. So moving with the breath. We're not really moving too fast. Just following the pattern of the breath. Warming up the torso. Starting to introduce some twists already here. Go ahead and take 2 more rounds. Last time over to the left. Bring yourself back to center and then release the hands. Take an inhale, scoop the arms up towards the sky. Lengthen up through the side body and exhale, right palm to the earth, left arm over the ear. Give yourself a nice big side body stretch. Inhale, come back to center. And then exhale, left palm down, right arm over the ear. Inhale, find your way back to center. Exhale, bring your palms together. Find it at your heart. Take a moment here. Press the thumbs right into the heart space. Notice if maybe you feel a bit lighter after you've shaken off that stress, that tension, whatever it is lingering in you that doesn't serve you. Let's take one more breath in through the nose. Sigh it out through the mouth. Release the hands. And we'll start to find our way onto hands and knees, coming to a tabletop position. Okay. So I know I didn't mention this earlier. I probably should have. I apologize. But there may be a couple of points in our practice today that you would like yoga blocks or something like a block. You know, the smaller pink cans are really great. If you've got some sort of water bottle that feels steady and that could lift the ground up for you, big cans of vegetables, anything that sort of works to just lift the ground a bit higher. Books are really great. So you may want those handy. So if you haven't gotten those, grab those, and then we'll meet in that tabletop pose. When you arrive in that tabletop position, the shoulders are over the wrists, the hips are over the knees. And we'll just move through a few cat-cows, continuing to warm up our spine. So tops of the feet pressing down into the mat. Inhale. Begin to lift the head, lift the hips, soften the belly here. Exhale, press palms into the mat to round your back. Chin comes in towards the chest. Inhale, gaze up, pull the heart forward. And then exhale, round the back. So move with your own breath pattern here. Take a few more rounds of this cat-cow at your own pace. You want to take a moment and just pause in either of these poses. You're welcome to do that. Maybe just take one more round of that cat-cow. And then finding your way back to a neutral spine, coming back into tabletop pose. So this time we'll start to press fingertips into the mat, curl the back toes under here, okay? Draw the belly button up towards the spine. Press palms into your mat like you're pressing the earth away from you, and then just hover the knees an inch or two above the mat. So becoming aware of our core, becoming aware of our center, keep pressing the palms away from you. Take a breath in. And then exhale, we're going to take the knees over to the right as you drop the heels over to the left. The knees are still bent. We're still on this little hovering table. So finding a little twist here, keep pressing palms to the earth. Inhale, come back to center. Find that hovering table. Knees are still lifted. Exhale, knees to the left, heels drop over to the right. Bring yourself back to center as you inhale. Take a moment in that hovering table. Knees are still lifted, just an inch or two off the ground. And then exhale. Send the hips towards the sky. Heels press towards the earth, making your way into your first downward facing dog, where you're welcome to pedal out the feet, bending one knee and then the other. Maybe you'd like to take the hips from side to side. Whatever movement your body's asking for, go ahead and honor that. Maybe it would like to send the knees to the earth and press back to a child's pose. Do that if that's what calls you. And then when you're ready, we'll all meet in a downward facing dog. Palms press into the earth. Spine is long, hips are lifted. And the heels are pressing towards the earth. That doesn't mean they have to meet it, but they're pressing down towards the earth. Knees can be as bent as you need. Take a few breaths here. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Draw the shoulders from the ears. Take a breath in through the nose, out through the mouth. One more time, breath in. Sigh it out. Take the gaze between the palms, soften the knees, and just walk the feet up behind the wrists. And then just fold the body over the legs. Let it hang heavy. Knees can stay bent here as much as you need. Try to keep the weight even in both feet, even from front to back of the feet. Maybe you find a bind and clasp opposite elbows and sway, or maybe you just hang out here. Just let the body be heavy for a moment. If you have a bind, go ahead and release the arms. Press the feet to the earth, bend the knees a bit more, and let the body slowly roll up to stand. Moving nice and slow. Head stacks last. And as you arrive in that standing, circle the arms up over the head, take the palms together. And then exhale, draw them into your heart center. Press the thumbs into the heart space. Close the eyes. Take a breath in through the nose. Release it out through the mouth. Let's start to find a bit of movement here, coming into some half sun salutations. Inhale, sweep the arms up over the head. Exhale, we're going to twist over the right shoulder, arms open wide. So the right arm reaches behind you, left arm reaches in front of you. The hips are still facing towards the top of your mat. Inhale, bring yourself back to center. Exhale, twist over to the left, arms reach wide. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, elbows bend to cactus arms and just lift the heart space. Inhale, fingers reach for the sky. Exhale, bend the knees, sink the hips nice and low, find a chair pose. Pinkies are spiraling in towards one another. Take a breath in here, inhale. Exhale, fold over the legs. Inhale, halfway lift. So bring the hands to shins, find a flat back. Crown of the head reaches forward. Exhale, forward fold. Press into the feet. Inhale, rise all the way up, this time with a flat back. Palms come together over the head, and then exhale, draw them into your heart center. So we'll do that 2 more times. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, twist right, arms reach wide. Hips are still facing forward. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, twist left. Inhale, center. Exhale, lift and shine your heart space. Inhale, reach high. Exhale, sit low, chair pose. Inhale here. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise all the way up to stand. Palms come together as you exhale them into your heart center. Last one through here. Inhale, sweep the arms. Exhale, twist right. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist left. Inhale, center. Exhale, shine, open the heart space. Inhale, reach high. Exhale, sit low, chair pose. I'm going to stay here for a couple of extra breaths. All right, so the belly is drawn in and the tailbone is heavy. Pinkies spiraling in towards one another, get a little lower. Turn the corners of the mouth up, enjoy that chair pose. Take 1 more breath in and out. Breath in. Breath out to forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. This time we're going to bend the knees and plant the palms and step our way back into a downward facing dog. So go ahead and take the feet a bit wider. So coming into like a wide-legged downward dog. Mine are about as wide as my mat, maybe slightly closer in. But I'm still in that basic downward dog shape here. On a breath in, shift forward. Coming into a plank pose. Feet are still wide here. Shoulders come over the wrists. Palms are pressing away from you. So you have 2 options here. You can keep the hands planted, or you can reach the right arm in front of you, coming into a 3-limbed plank. Okay? So either way, we'll take a breath in here. Inhale. And as you exhale, press that left palm down as you shift the hips back. Tap the outside of the left leg. So like a little down dog twist. Okay? Inhale, shift forward. Palm comes to the earth for plank, or you reach that right arm forward for three-limbed. Okay, try to keep the hips square, not dump all the way onto the left side. Exhale, shift it back. Tap the outside of the left calf. One more time. Inhale, forward plank. Maybe you're reaching. Exhale, press it back. This time we'll tap that left calf and we'll stay here for the twist. Take the gaze underneath the left armpit and breathe. Feel that twist in the upper back. One more breath in. Exhale, release the hand, find your downward facing dog. Keep the legs wide. We'll do that on the other side. Here, inhale, shift forward, find plank. Again, both hands planted, or you have an option this time to extend the left arm. Okay, so try not to dump all the weight onto the right hand and right foot. Try to keep the hips centered. Take a breath here. Inhale. Exhale, press the right palm down, shift the hips up and back. Tap the outside of the right calf. Inhale, press forward. Find your version of that plank. Exhale, press up, back. Tap the calf. One more time. Inhale, forward, your version of your plank. Exhale, press it back. Tap the calf, and we'll stay here for the twist. Take the gaze underneath the right armpit. Take one more breath in. Exhale, release the hand. Bring the feet back towards one another, finding that downward facing dog. Beautiful job. Take an inhale. Exhale, lower the knees to the earth. Maybe widen the knees. Send the hips back. Find a child's pose. Release the hips towards the heels. Feel heavy in the low back. Just take a few breaths. You need to take one of those sighs. It might feel really good to let go. That's what it's all about, letting go of what doesn't serve you this evening or whenever it is you're practicing. And then on your next inhale, slowly make your way back into your downward facing dog. Just reach for the sky. We'll take the gaze between the palms, step or hop your way up towards the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise all the way to stand. Palms come together as you exhale them into your heart center. Beautiful job. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Bend the knees, plant the palms, step your way to downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg reaches up and back. Find a three-legged dog. Hips are level, we're pressing into the right heel. Take an inhale. Exhale, step it between the hands. Lower the back knee down. Uncurl the toes. Take the hands onto that right thigh. Take a moment. Let the hips settle into this low lunge. And then when you're ready, inhale, sweep the arms up towards the sky. Shoulders drop away from the ears. Take a breath in here. Inhale, reach those fingertips up. So create some space within the torso. And then as you exhale, twist over the right shoulder, arms open wide, just like we did earlier, standing. Maybe you're able to gaze back at those right fingertips. Inhale, unwind back to center. Exhale, plant the palms, shift the hips back, pick up the right toes. Give yourself a little stretch for the back of the right leg here. Keep pulling the right hip back. Inhale, come forward, bend into that right knee. We'll curl the back toes under, lift that left knee, and then we'll walk our hands over the left shoulder towards the long edge of your mat. Bring the feet to parallel so you're in a wide fold here. Plant the left palm underneath your face. Take an inhale, sweep the right arm up towards the sky, coming into a twist. Take a breath in. Exhale, release the hand, and we'll switch. Right palm plants, left arm inhales up towards the sky. Inhale. Exhale, release. Take a breath in, halfway lift. And then exhale, fold over the legs. So you can plant the palms on the mat. You may like to take them to the outside of the feet or ankles. Whatever feels good. Okay, either way, we're trying not to keep all the weight in the heels. Try to keep the weight a little bit in the toes as well, and pressing into the outer edges of the feet here. That will help you find a little more activation. We'll bring the palms back to the earth. Inhale, come up halfway. Exhale, walk the hands over the right shoulder, bend into the right knee, pick up the back heel. Left hand plants alongside the foot. Inhale, right arm reaches for the sky for a dragon twist. Inhale here. Exhale, plant the palm. Step back to plank, and then we'll lower all the way down your way. You can lower the knees or lower down through chaturanga. Uncurl the toes. Hug the elbows in. Inhale, lift and open the chest, baby cobra. Exhale, lower down. Curl the toes under, press into the hands, find your downward facing dog. Here we go. Inhale, left leg up and back. Three-legged on this side, toes face down, press into the heel. Inhale. Exhale, step between the hands. Lower the knee and uncurl the toes. Setting yourself up for a low lunge on this side. All right, so go ahead and take the hands onto the thigh. Pause in this little sort of midway point. Let the hips settle. And then only when you're ready, you can sweep the arms up towards the sky. Inhale, reach those fingers up, create that space within the rib cage. And then exhale, twist over the left shoulder, arms reach wide. Inhale, unwind back to center. Exhale, plant the palms, hips shift back, left toes lift. So we're pulling the left hip back to feel that nice stretch for the left hamstring. Inhale, come forward, bend the left knee. Curl the right toes under, lift that right knee, and we'll walk the hands over the right shoulder this time, coming into that wide fold on this side. Feet are parallel. This time we'll plant the right hand underneath the face. Take an inhale, left arm sweeps up towards the sky. Release the hand, switch it out. Left palm plants, right arm sweeps up towards the sky. Inhale. Exhale, release the hand. Inhale, little halfway lift coming onto the fingertips, and then exhale, fold over the legs. Find that wide-legged fold. Maybe you take the hands to reach behind you, between the legs. Maybe you find a bind behind the back. So just finding something that works for you here. Maybe you just keep the palms at the earth or on blocks or on those cans of vegetables. We're pressing into the outer edges of the feet. If you've taken a bind, go ahead and release the arms. Take an inhale, come up halfway. And then exhale, walk over the left shoulder, making your way towards the top of your mat. Pick up the back heel. Bend the left knee, plant the right palm. Inhale, left arm towards the sky, twist. Exhale, release the hand. Step back to plank. So yogi's choice, if you want to come to the belly and take cobra, or if you'd like to move through chaturanga and find an up dog, you can take that as well. All right, either way, we're inhaling, exhaling to lower your weight. Inhale, lift and open the chest. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a breath here. Inhale and exhale. Big breath in through the nose. Release it through the mouth. One more time. Inhale and exhale. Gaze to the top of your mat. Make your way up. Step or hop. Maybe you shake it out. Maybe you dance up. Whatever you need. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise to stand. Bring your palms together at your heart center. Inhale, sweep the arms. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Bend the knees, plant the palms, step your way into downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg reaches up and back, three-legged dog. Exhale, step it between the palms. This time we're going to keep our left knee lifted, but get the hips nice and low. Okay? When you're ready, we'll rise for a high lunge. If you want to take a little pit stop by taking the hands onto the thigh first, you can do that. And then maybe you sweep the arms up towards the sky, rising all the way up for that high lunge. That back knee can stay a little bit bent, but get that right knee bent nice and deeply here. Take an inhale, lengthen up. Exhale, arms open wide, twist over the right shoulder, just like we did earlier. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, palms frame the foot. So this might be a really good place to take those blocks or whatever you're using in place of blocks underneath the hands. And then we'll start to take the legs towards straight. They don't have to be completely straight here. Okay, that's not necessary. Maybe you keep a little bend in the back knee or maybe the front knee. Okay, but we're pulling the right hip back. So we're finding a nice stretch for the hamstrings here. Okay, take an inhale. And then exhale, you can fold over that front leg if that's available to you. Inhale, come up halfway. Keep the left hand planted. And then we'll inhale, open up. Take the right arm towards the sky. Twist here. Keep pulling that right hip back. Maybe the gaze is taken up towards that top hand, or maybe not. Take one more breath in. Exhale, right hand comes down. Give the right knee a little bit of bend, and then we'll walk the hands in front of that right foot a bit, and then shift the weight onto the right leg. Bring the left leg up behind you. So coming into like a supported warrior three. Again, hands can be on blocks here, if that makes it a little more available for you. Okay, kick into the left heel. The hips are level here, so take a look behind you. Make sure the toes are facing down. Take an inhale. Exhale, we're gonna bend both knees. That left knee taps behind the right knee. Like a little, I call it a Shiva squat. All right, inhale, press the left foot back. Exhale, find that Shiva squat. One more. Inhale, press back. Exhale, squat. Inhale, press back. Exhale, right knee bends, step the left foot back. Left hand plants alongside that right foot. Right arm reaches for the sky. Find your twist. Give that outer right hip a little bit of a stretch here. Inhale. Exhale, release the right hand. Step back to plank. Your vinyasa. All right, so lowering to belly and cobra, or maybe chaturanga and an up dog. Maybe you do something a little bit different than you did before. And then we'll find our way back into a downward facing dog. So when we come to that little vinyasa section, you're welcome just to skip it. All right, you're welcome to take maybe a dog pose instead or a child's pose instead, if that would suit your practice better. Breath here in dog pose, inhaling and exhaling. Inhale, left leg reaches up and back, three-legged on this side. Exhale, bend the knees, step it between the palms. Here we go, get the hips nice and low. Back heel is still lifted. When you're ready, maybe you take that little pit step onto the thighs, or you just take the arms right up towards the sky. Either way, we meet in a high lunge. Nice deep bend into the front knee. Take a breath in here. Inhale, reach for the sky. Really find some space within the torso. And then exhale, arms open wide, twist over the left shoulder. Maybe you can find those back fingertips. Give yourself a little bit of a balance challenge. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, palms frame the front foot. Again, maybe taking blocks underneath the hands or those pink hands, whatever it is you're using. And then start to bring both legs towards straight. I say towards straight because they don't need to be completely straight here. Pull the left hip back. It'll feel like you're starting to squeeze the thighs in towards one another. Take an inhale. Exhale, maybe folding over the leg. Deepening that stretch. Inhale, come up halfway. And then we'll plant that right palm as you exhale. Inhale, send the left arm opening up. Twist it out here. Exhale. Continue to breathe in this twist. Take one more breath in. Exhale, release the hand. Bend into the front knee. Hands reach out a few inches. When you're ready, weight shifts onto the left leg. Right leg reaches up and back behind you. So some call this a supported warrior 3. Some call it a half split. Either way, the belly is strong. We're pressing into the right heel. Take a breath in here. Inhale. Exhale, both knees bend. Right knee taps behind the left. Right onto that little calf area. Okay. Inhale, press the right foot back. Exhale, find that little Shiva squat. Inhale, reach back. Exhale, Shiva squat. Inhale, heel presses back. Exhale, soften the left knee as you step the right foot back. Plant the right hand by the left foot. Inhale to open up the chest to the side wall. Find that dragon twist. Give that little outer left hip a little stretch. Take an inhale. Exhale, plant the palm. Step the left foot back. Vinyasa your way, or just skip it and head to dog pose. Inhaling. Exhale to lower. Inhale, lift and open the chest. Cobra or up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe in here. Inhale. And exhale. Breath in. Inhale. Exhale. One more inhale. Exhale. Gaze between the palms. Step or hop your way towards the top of your mat. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise strong. Palms over the head. Exhale, draw them into your heart center. Take a moment to pause. Tune in. And we'll begin again. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Bend the knees, plant the palms, find your downward facing dog. Inhale, three-legged on the right side. Right leg reaches up and back. Exhale, step it between the palms. So walk the hands out a few inches like we're prepping for that supported warrior three. All right. Weight shifts onto the right leg, float the left leg behind you. So we're coming into that little half split or supported warrior three. Toes are facing down, hips are level. Again, side you want to block underneath the left hand. Okay. Otherwise, we're going to take that left palm or coming onto fingertips, plant it, and then inhale, peel the heart open. Send the right arm to reach for the sky. Twist over the right shoulder here. See if you can keep the hips level and that back toes facing down to come into this twist. Breathe. Turn the corners of the mouth up. Beautiful. Take one more breath in. And a breath out to return the right hand to your mat. Send the left foot to meet your right. And then bend the knees nice and deep. Hips reach back. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Come right in for a chair pose. Take an inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Bend the knees, plant the palms, step or hop to your plank, and we'll move through your vinyasa. Inhaling, exhaling to lower. Inhale, lift and rise, open the heart space. Exhale, downward facing dog. Beautiful job. This is our last little sequence, you guys, before we head to the mat, all right? So take a couple of breaths here, maybe in through the nose, and you really let it go through the mouth. Stay with the breath. Here we go. Inhale, left leg reaches back. Exhale, step between the palms. Arms reach forward, coming onto the fingertips. When you're ready, shift forward, float the right leg behind you. Come into that little half split. Toes are facing down. Maybe take a little moment to check. Kick into the right heel. Press firmly into the left foot. Plant the right hand. When you're ready, start to peel open. Taking the left arm up, reaching fingertips towards the sky. Twist. So see if you can keep the hips level. Right, the tendency is sort of to drop that right hip. See if you can keep it lifted. Maybe that means you don't twist completely. That's okay, right? Keep the belly drawing in. Strong, active bottom leg. Strong, active right leg. Take one more breath in. Exhale, release that left hand. Right foot joins the left. Deep bend for the knees. Here we go. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Chair pose. Take a breath in. Exhale, release. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Bend the knees, plant the palms, step or hop to plank. Find your last vinyasa here. Breathe your way through it. If you're opting to skip this vinyasa, we'll all meet in a child's pose. When you're ready, if you're not already in that child's pose, go ahead and then lower the knees down. Toes stay together. Maybe take the knees nice and wide. Send the hips to the heels. Extend the arms, child's pose. Allow the breath to really get big here. Allow for the expansion of the rib cage, the expansion of the belly, the expansion of the back side of the body as you find those breaths. See if there's any spaces within the body that you need to let release. Maybe you've gathered some tension in the face or the jaw. Find softening there. Take a couple more rounds of breath in this child's pose. And then start to bring the hands towards the knees. And then just press yourself up. And we'll swing the legs around and come onto our bum. If you have a blanket handy and you want to take it back underneath the hips, go ahead and do that. And we'll draw the soles of the feet together. Knees come wide, coming into a cobbler's pose. And then coming to the feet or the ankles or shins, whatever is available. Find a tall spine here. Let the legs become heavy. You're welcome to stay upright here. Maybe you'd like to forward fold. Okay? You'd like to take that option to start to walk the hands out. You can let the back round. You can let the head hang heavy. Take a few breaths here. And then start to walk the hands back towards the legs. Just slowly bring yourself upright. Gently draw the knees back in towards one another. Feet come to the mat. And then take the right leg, send it underneath the left. And then see if you can take that front shin, that right shin, parallel to the top of your mat and flex the right foot. Okay, so not bringing the heel close into the bum, okay? So we're taking the shin parallel to the mat, all right? And then the left leg stacks on top of the right. So now we have the shins stacked and they're both parallel to the top of that mat. Both feet are flexed. And that left ankle, if you notice, like I can freely sort of move that left foot. It's not resting on my right leg at all. Okay, it goes kind of off. If this is too intense for your body right now, you can just take the left leg and gently place it in front of the right and you'll still get a nice outer hip stretch. Okay? Either version of this fire log pose. Take a moment. Stay upright. So this is another place where you might decide you like a block. You may want to take it underneath the left knee if it sort of feels like it needs some extra support, or a blanket or pillow or whatever you have handy next to you. Kids, stuffed toy, whatever. All right. And then moving into a twisted fire log. Take a breath in here. Inhale. Exhale, right hand comes onto the left knee. And then we'll take the left fingertips behind you and twist over the left shoulder. And then use the breath to help you find a little bit more rotation. So inhale, lift up a little bit taller. And then exhale, maybe you're able to twist a bit deeper. One more breath in your twist. Exhale, begin to unwind. And then take the hands behind you, lean back a little bit. Undo the legs, bring the feet back to the earth. And we'll switch to the opposite side. So this time we'll send the left leg underneath the right. Okay? Shin is parallel to the top of your mat and the left foot is flexed. And then we'll place right shin on top of left. So coming into this little sort of almost like a box pose. You have this nice little triangle with the legs. Okay? Right foot is flexed. Again, you're welcome to take something under the right knee for some extra support if you need it. And just take a moment to settle here. And then inhale. As you exhale, we'll twist over the right shoulder. So right fingertips come behind you, left hand comes on to the right knee. Just a gentle twist here. We don't want to, sort of yank ourselves over. Just coming into that gentle twist and then gathering the breath to help us find a little more rotation, inhaling. And on your exhale is where you can find that rotation. And then just stay with the breath for a moment. One more inhale. And then exhale, gently unwind. Hands come behind you, find that lean back. Unwind the legs. And then plant the feet a little bit wider than mat's distance and just release the knees over one side and then the other. Take that as many times as you need. And then when you feel balanced, we'll start to make our way onto our backs. Okay. Just go ahead and make your way all the way down onto your mat. Legs are extended here. And then take the arms over the head and clasp either opposite wrists or forearms or elbows, whatever's available to you. And then we'll pick up the upper body and just place it towards the upper right corner of your mat. Okay, so my hips haven't moved. And then we'll take the right leg, bring it down to the corner of your mat, that bottom corner. And then bring the left leg to join the right. So I'm not sure if you can see me really, really well when I do this, but I'm coming into like a banana shape. All right, so my upper body is reaching towards the top right corner of your mat. The legs are reaching towards the bottom right corner of your mat. And my hips are still at center. Okay, you may decide to cross one leg over the other. And maybe just experiment to see which feels best for you. And just breathe in this banana pose. We've done a lot of twisting and releasing and getting rid of things that don't serve us. So this is a really nice time to let the side body reopen. And then take the legs back to center, lift the torso, bring it back to center, and just take a moment to pause. And then we'll lift the torso, take it over to the left upper corner of your mat. And then the left leg moves towards the corner, followed by the right. So coming into that banana shape on this side, opening the right side body. Again, my hips haven't moved. Okay. The glutes are on the mat. Both shoulders are on the mat. And you're just opening up the right side body here. Again, you're welcome to cross one leg over the other if that serves you. If not, skip it. And then release the legs. Bring the upper body back to center. And then take the arms to release. And so from here, I'll give you a couple of options. I'm going to head into our final rest. But if you feel like you need to let go of even more tension, maybe your nervous system is sort of just kind of on a little more than you would like, I'll invite you to come into a legs up position. And And if you're not sure what that is, I'll explain it. It's super easy. It looks a little ungraceful, but that's okay. All right, so if you want to come into a legs up on the wall, if you have a wall behind you, you can do this on a chair, you can do this on the edge of the couch or a coffee table or whatever is near you, okay? So you'll just take one hip, either one, it doesn't matter, as close to that surface as you can, and then just come down onto the elbows, swing the legs up, get the bum as close to the wall as is available for your body. If you tend to be tight in the back of the legs, the hips may not come all the way in contact. That's okay. All right, the goal is just to get the feet above the heart. Okay, give the feet some respite. Give the entire system some respite. The entire body here, right? You can take the arms over the head. You can take the arms wide, maybe on the belly, if you need to feel a bit more grounded. And if this legs up position just doesn't call for you, just head into your traditional Shavasana, coming all the way down onto the back and relaxing there. So whichever shape would serve you best, I'll invite you to go there. Maybe it's neither. Maybe it's something else entirely. Maybe it's just coming into a seat for a moment. So whatever shape that looks like for you, head there. Get comfortable. Allow the body to settle. Allow the eyes to close. Let everything be heavy here. Release the body. Give it all to the earth. And as you give it all to the earth, feel the body become lighter. Like you're being carried and supported. And then take a breath in through the nose. Gentle sigh out through the mouth. So I invite you to remain in this weightless space. For as long as you need. It has been such a pleasure to practice with you. Wishing you all space, love, lightness. Namaste. Thanks, guys. If you're still with me, thanks for staying with me for the practice. I have enjoyed hanging out with you. If you guys have any comments or feedback, let me know. And yeah, if you want more practices, you can go to my website. I've been posting all of these online there. I have some other ones as well that I've added. So that website is jenmichaelyoga.com. Happy Tuesday evening. See you all. Namaste.